So good morning, students. You are welcome in the session of computer. I am Praveen Tripathi, your computer teacher, going to start your number 6 chapter, which is about animating a presentation. So students, before starting this chapter, you know the significances of presentation. In online classes, many teachers, including me also, has showed you the presentation slides in the PowerPoint. Okay, so I hope that you all are familiar with the PowerPoint presentation. PowerPoint presentation is a very useful tool in which we can show the presentation, in which we can express our idea, in which we can just represent anything. So now we are going to understand how we can make our presentation. Okay, so let's find out. A presentation consists of a number of slides. When a presentation is displayed on the computer screen as a series of slides, it is called a slideshow. That means in a presentation, we can have multiple slides. That means number of slides. And when we play the presentation one by one, then it is known as slideshow. We have already learned to create a presentation in PowerPoint and enhance the slides in numerous ways. Yes, absolutely. I hope that you have understood the making presentation in class 5th. But now learn about different ways of viewing a presentation, animating slides and slides objects. So first of all, we have to understand what are the PowerPoint views. There are 4 main views to help us while creating a presentation. The first presentation is normal view, then slide sorter view, then reading view, and then slideshow view. So these are the views. Views means how we can see, how we can display, or how we can access a particular slide or a particular PowerPoint presentation. So first of all, use the buttons on the status bar to switch to different views. This is the bar, this is the buttons that is available on the status bar, as you can see on the bottom of your screen whenever you are designing any kind of presentation. So this is the normal, slide sorter, reading, and slideshow views. Now we will discuss the need for different views. Why we need the different views? Because some will allow us to edit, some will allow us to only organize the data. So depending on our need, if we want to edit our presentation, then we will choose the different kind of view. If we want to organize or see the presentation, then we will go to the different presentation view. So different views of PowerPoint help us edit, mark my point students, edit, create, and organize our presentation. Each view has a specific importance. Some views are helpful in creating the presentation and some are helpful in delivering the presentation, as I have told you. And someone will help us to create only, and some will help in delivering the presentation. So let us discuss each one by one. So the very first and foremost view is normal view. Normal view is the main and commonly used view. Okay, so where we design our presentation. So this is the default view of presentation. So the basic or the default, the automatic view that we see is the normal view. It has slides thumbnails on the left, current slides in the center, and notes pane at the bottom. As you can see the slides thumbnail. So now you will ask me, sir, what is thumbnail? Thumbnail is a preview. The preview, or you can say the first look. Okay, so in the left corner you can see the previews, or the you can say slide thumbnails. This is notes pane. Notes pen, if supposingly you want to add kind of notes, so you can write it down. And this is our main slide. So this is our normal view. Now the next thing is slide sorter view. As the name is suggesting that it will only sort it, it will have a smaller view of the slides of our presentation at the same time. And we cannot add or text or pictures on a slides. Now this is the very basic and this is the very crucial line, that in slide sorter view we cannot add text or pictures. Okay, we cannot edit it also. So this is how you can differ between normal view and slide sorter view. In normal view you can do editing, you can just make the slides, but in slide sorter view you cannot add text or pictures. As you can see in the screen, that on the screen, sorry, that these are my thumbnails, but we can't edit it. Now the next thing is reading view. Reading view is, once again, as the name is suggesting, The reading view is used when you want to view a presentation just like a slideshow. That means if you want to run only the slideshow which you have made, but not on full screen. If you do not want to run the presentation on full screen, then you will choose the reading view. This view displays the title bar and the status bar also. And in this view, we cannot change any text on a slide or make any other changes to the presentation. That means it is quite similar to that slide sorter view. But in reading view, you will read only to the screen. That's it. But you cannot edit it. As you can see on your screen once again, that this is my reading view in which I am just reading my slides, just reviewing my slides. Now the next is slideshow view. The very interesting, the very useful view is slideshow view. When you want to run your presentation, then you use the slideshow view. So the slideshow view is used to see the current slide on full screen. That means now you can run your slide according to your ease, according to your convenience. So in this view, you cannot add or delete a slide or change any content. That means you cannot edit it, you cannot manipulate it, or you cannot update it or modify it. So viewing slideshow is called running a presentation. So this question can be asked to you that viewing slideshow is also known as running a presentation. So you can also use the following method to run a presentation. So the steps are as following. Step 1 is click on slideshow tab on the ribbon. Now you can find the slideshow tab along with the animations and review. And in step 2, from the start slideshow group, click on from beginning if you want to start the slideshow from the first slide. Supposingly in your presentation you have 15 slides. And if you want to run that slides from very first, that number 1 slide, then you will click on the from beginning. And supposingly if you want to start your presentation from the current slide, supposingly you are on the 8th number slide, then your presentation will start from the 8th slide. So this is the basic difference from beginning and from current slides, as you can see on your screen also. Now the next topic is that animating slides objects. Objects means what are the tools, what are the things that we use in our presentation window. So animations are special effects that are added to text, image, or other object in a presentation. That means it may be the text, it may be images, it may be a text box, it may be a object, just as the triangle, square, tables also. So these are object, but how we can apply the animation to these objects, we will understand in this paragraph. So PowerPoint offers animation effect that can be applied on each slide object, and these animation can be seen during the slideshow. And there are 4 categories of animations effect. So what are the 4 categories? The first one is entrance effect. How you want to deliver your object in entry. So this will enhance you to apply the animation on the entrance effect. Just as similar to the entrance, in the contradictory part, exit effect. Exit effect, how you want to show your object when you want to disappear from your screen. So you will apply the exit effect. And the third and the foremost is that emphasis effect. Emphasis effect, that it will highlight your object. It will put an extra remark and it will just have an extra impact on your screen. So this is known as emphasis effect. And the motion path. Motion path effect, that means if you want to create your own path, if you want to create just your own loop, your own turns, your own arcs, then you can just create the motion path effect. As you can see on your screen, this is my entrance, this is my exit effects, and these are my emphasis and motion paths also. So now the question is that how you can add animations. First of all, you need to select the object to animate. Now you need to click on animations tab. Now you will find a small button, the very small button, which is also known as the more button in the animation group, to expand the list of effects. As you can see on your screen, first of all, you click on these animations, then you will find the small buttons, more button, then you will find the several options to choose the effect. There is the step 4 in which you will find the required effect category, and you will have to select this. Now, how you can preview the animation to see how the object will animate during the slideshow? The preview option is there. Preview means to seeing your output just before playing the slideshow. So this is known as preview. Where you will find the preview? In the animations tab. Now modifying the animation. Supposingly you have applied an animation and now you want to just modify it, not to change much, but modify it. How you can modify the animation? So you can change the default settings of the applied animation as per your need. That means it's up to you how you want to display, how you want to apply your animations. So how you will do it? Using the animations tab. So the first step is that select the object on the slide whose animation effect is to be modified. So first of all, you need to select that object on which you want to apply the modification is. Okay. And in step 2, now modify the effect using the following commands in the animations tab. First option is that effect options. Effect options in which kind of effect you want to apply. As you can see on your screen, from bottom left, from top left, and etc. Supposingly, if you want to select fly in effect, so in which direction it should appear? Should it appear to the left? Should it appear to the right? So you can give the effect options also. Then the very interesting option is there is start button. In the start button, you have to select when it will going to start. Supposingly, if you are clicking on click, that means your presentation's animation will start after the mouse click or the key will be pressed. If you will not press any key from the keyboard, if you will not drag your mouse cursor or you will not click anything, then your animation will not start. With previous means after that click, just continuing that animation, and after previous, as the name is once again suggesting you. Next is that record animation. Record animation, then it is used to change the sequence in which the animations are to be played. That means you are going to serialize your animation. Do you want to move earlier or do you want to move later? So for that purpose, you will use this record animation tab. So this is how we have understood how you can apply the animations. In the upcoming session, I will tell you how you can modify the transition, insert audio and videos in your presentations also. So I hope that you have enjoyed this session. Now take care. Bye-bye.